Monday Night Heroes, we are playing Nippon no Kage. Let's just delve into this, and everyone make your luck rolls and introduce your characters. So we will start over on the left with Rodney.
I'm Rodney. I'm playing Daizan, a rather rambunctious and rebellious monk who has just woken up after falling unconscious because of unspeakable horrors.
Next, we will introduce our representative from the Umbrella Corporation.
No, I forgot I was wearing that. I am Nico, and I am playing. Who am I playing tonight? Ayaka Nomiya, a bounty hunter / Ronin / really annoyed that they just got captured.
And then there is Nick.
I am playing Yamamoto Kyoji. I am a ninja shinobi. Yep, that's it.
And finally, Wes.
Yes. Tonight I'll be playing Toru Kurosawa, who is not getting that much luck, and is also a totally legit and honest cop.
Party hasn't murdered you yet, so I think your luck's been pretty good, actually.
So when we last left everyone, they were tasked with shutting down a gate that connected the material world from the spiritual land of Rinjin. As a matter of fact, Daizan had pledged himself to Umi no Ryo, the Dragon Lord of the Sea. In trying to shut down this gate, they were captured by Hua, one of the bad guys, and his gang of deep ones. And they found themselves dragged back through the gate into a chamber very similar to one they had seen before. And just to refresh your memories, there's an array of what looks like 8-foot tall glass tubes filled with semi-translucent milky liquid. Each tube is mounted on a gleaming metallic base connected in racks of 6 by rather thick cords of shiny black material. Each rack is connected to the next rack, forming a lattice work of tubes and cords. Both the tubes and the cords are blah, blah, blah. All right. That's more notes. Got to learn how to use different fonts. Inside every tube is a human female, and just like last time, they are all the exact same human female, Osana. You've already gone through the sanity loss of that revelation, so don't worry about that. The cords eventually wind their way to a central control unit, which is a large square monstrosity with various multicolored blinking lights, levers, and switches that none of you really know what's going on. But if you remember the last time,
It smashes well.
you smashed it and stuff happened. Unfortunately, right now, you don't have that privilege because you are unceremoniously hauled off through a side door and thrown into a bar chamber. You're in jail. You're in the dungeon. You're not restrained within the cell, but you're all put into the cell, and it is locked.
Are we guarded?
No.
I picked the lock.
Okay, well, you can make a luck roll to see if you have lock-picking equipment. While you're doing that...
I would have hit it up my butt, Steve. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Right next to your gym.
Lockpick, not a fucking watch.
I would have hit it under my tongue or something.
All right, so while you're making the lock roll to see if you actually have your equipment,
0-5.
They didn't find it. Okay. Rodney.
Yes.
I would like for you to give me a spot hidden roll.
A spot hidden roll, eh?
Yes.
Hold on, guys. It's
Alrighty.
gonna take me a second to fish this lockpick out, and then I start reaching in my clothes.
He's like Job.
Ew. That is a normal success.
Okay. You hear voices. Well,
Please let me turn around. I don't want to see this.
there's something very, very familiar with the feel of the place. And you see a couple of shadows on the wall. It's all torchlit. And on the rough wall, you see two shadows of people in conversation. One is the voice of, that sounds familiar because you recognize it from the daimyo's palace.
Mm-hmm.
The second just sounds familiar, and you can't quite put a finger on where you've heard it before, but more or less the conversation is the familiar voice, the one you know who it is, and that is hold on. Names. Wrong list. Sorry. I'm totally breaking the tension, the mood.
No cards, baby.
I do have no cards. It's just a big fucking no card. There we go. It is Katami Yoshitaki.
That asshole?
Whoa.
And it sounds like he is dressing down the other
Familiar voice.
And more or less saying, Lord Hua said to make sure that these interlopers don't get free. We have very important work to do here soon. Rinjin will be ours. And once Rinjin falls, then all of Nippon will be ours. We can take care of these fools after the fall of Rinjin.
I knew he was a traitorous shitbag.
All right. You can give me an intelligence or an EDU. Yeah, give me a no roll, Rodney. Let's see if Daizan recognizes the voice.
All right. Normal success.
It's hard to forget this voice because it has disturbed your inner peace for about as long as you care to remember. It is the voice of Honda Shukashige, the old abbot of your monastery.
Oh, it's a fuckbag convention.
Huh.
Care to explain this outburst?
Yeah.
I'm too busy cracking my knuckles. I want a piece of that motherfucker. We have history.
I didn't know you knew Yoshitake.
Not Yoshitaki, the other jackass.
Well, just then the other jackass comes into the light where you can see him.
Well, I figured a roach would crawl out from under his rock eventually.
Yes, and came straight back to us. Worse for wear, eh, Daizan?
Oh, you're lucky you're on the other side of that door, old master.
Luck has nothing to do with it. We are the far superior force. You will be singing a different tune soon enough, and I will welcome you back into the fold.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Old friend. In the meanwhile, tell me, how has the life on the road been treating you?
And fucking tastic.
Yes. You look well.
Thank you. You look like shit.
Yes, well, as opposed to I looking like shit. we'll be drinking sake this evening and enjoying the company of whomever I please, while you, and he looks at the rest of you, have to spend the night with this riffraff.
And
with that, he walks off.
He's standing on the other side of the door. He was like looking in through the door. I'm gonna run up on the door and like beat the door, like, get your ass back here.
We'll have plenty of time later. Maybe I'll let you watch your friends scream in agony. And he walks off.
You look like shit. That was the best you got. You look like shit.
I expected better insults out of you, man. Look, you broke the ninja.
I blame the English dubbing of this anime.
Nani?
Are the guards gone?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're like in a. All right, so the best you could tell, you're in a narrow hallway with these cubicles off to the side. On the far wall, it's solid with torches lit. So you are in one of the cubicles. Not like completely crowded, but it's certainly not the Trump Tower. Well, actually, it probably is the Trump Towers.
They took our weapons, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, so Ike is probably pretty antsy right now.
Can I at least pick the lock? Maybe we could try to find the weapons. What do you guys think? What should we do? I think that's the best option.
We should not be here when they come back, is what I would think.
I'm just grumbling, foolish, bureaucratic, child molesting shit stick.
Yeah, and Ike is kind of chewing on her nails, going, I don't fucking care what you do. I just need my sword.
I just want a warm bed, a bath, and my old job back. I hate this job.
I rolled a 0-5 with my luck roll earlier. I assume that means I have a lockpick.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
Speaking of shit stains, you have a lock to pick.
Oh.
I hand this to the cop here. Clean this real quick.
No.
Monk, please. Someone. Samurai. All
You
right.
pull it right out of your own ass. You clean it.
I wipe it out real quick.
How is that even comfortable?
It's not.
How are you not dead?
He's a
That's
ninja.
protection for desperate measures.
Years of practice of those muscles, so he doesn't perforate them.
That's what ninja do.
I'll spend.
I have heard of this technique.
They do that so you don't have to.
Is this colon made of leather?
It's called the hidden
Wow.
cave.
You cave technique.
Terrible.
Well, I got a regular success.
Okay. Yeah, so you're fiddling with the lock, and it takes a while. You go in, you almost break your fucking lockpick. It might have been slightly bent from pressing up against your mighty bowel. But eventually, after a few minutes and a few false, I guess not false starts, but quick stops as a guard will come by and poke his head in while you're working. Eventually, you get it popped open.
Well, where do you think they have our weapons?
I don't know. I don't spend many nights in this type of jail.
It'd be nice if they were maybe in the cubicle over.
That would be nice.
To check the cubicle over.
No, but in the cubicle over, you see there's an old, like, ratty skeleton in moth-eaten robes slumped against the wall.
Ooh.
Oh. They're better him than us.
We
So-
haven't gotten out of here yet, so.
So very quick. So this is how it pans out. Okay, I will just use note card. This is what I use note cards for. All right, so you have several cells. This is not the scale, which is. And then it goes back up that way. And there's a door here.
How dare you make it
All right.
disproportionate?
Okay, so let me click me on so you have to see me. All right. So these like things that look like perforated colon are cells.
Wow.
You are here.
Mhm.
It continues out that way into the, into darkness. And then it turns up here. And there's a door here. There's a door here.
Okay.
And unless you are, well, there's also guard there sitting on a stool.
And is that the way we were brought in?
Yes.
Okay. So we kind of Scooby Gang our way around the corner.
Yep.
All right. So at this point, you all need to make stealth rolls.
Oh, you mean that skill I don't have?
Oh yeah.
Well, now, if you are going out of the cell and sneaking up on this guard, you need to make a stealth roll. If you're doing something else, then you don't.
Oh, who is sneaking? Are we sneaking? There's a guard. Who's sneaking up on it? I'm not exactly the best with hand to hand.
I can do it.
Who else is going to sneak up on the guards?
I would.
Send the ninja. This is what ninja do.
That's what I was going to do.
I said that's expressly looking at the ninja as well. So who else is going to sneak up on the guards?
I haven't already started sneaking up. I already rolled it.
Okay. So, right. So, yeah. So, Norakami comes out and comes around the corner, and there is a monk sitting in a stool, and he has a spear. He's dressed in black, and he has a spear, and he's kind of looking. It doesn't really look like he wants to be there. So, are you with him, Wes?
Oh yeah, I'm behind him as backup.
Did you make your sneak roll?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's what you see, and then across from him, there's a door, like a wooden sliding door, and then there is a thicker door at the end of the hall, in the middle of the thing. Like French pocket doors, I guess. There's two of them.
I look at the cop. Would he be known as a cop back then? Oh fuck it. That's just the easiest way to call him. I look at the cop and I say, which way should we go? Or should we just take this guy out?
Well, we should probably take him out. I mean, how hard would it be to snap the guy's neck?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Well, if you want to snap the guy's neck, you're going to have to do regular combat.
Snap the guy's neck, Officer McLean.
If you are going to do something else to him, we'll see what happens. But yeah, snapping his neck, you would have to do the correct amount of hit points of damage to cause his neck to snap.
Well, let's sneak up on him and knockout punch him.
Yeah, that's why I got him.
What's the fighting maneuver?
Okay. Here's what you're going to do. Who's doing this?
Can we both combine our will in a martial arts move of combined strength.
Oh my god.
Just both deck them in the head at the same time.
Yes.
This is pulp, man.
Okay, I'll allow it, but you both have to make sneak rolls on top of your maneuver.
Okay, so
And you
combined roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is one of us making the roll, or both of us roll?
Both of you.
Okay.
But your roll has to make both your fighting and your.
I'll
stealth.
spend 10 points of luck.
Wait.
Oh,
Just remember that like you all have pulp talents and stuff.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, I could spend luck for sand. I forgot I could do that.
I've forgotten.
You forgot what your pulp talents are?
No, I've forgotten what skills cover or ninjutsu covered. Hold on, wait. I have the doc right here. Never mind.
Okay.
All right. Would build help give me a bonus die on this?
Yes, it would.
It depends on what your build is.
+1.
I'm not the keeper. I shouldn't say it.
It depends. What are you doing?
The whole combined knockout punch thing.
Okay, but yeah, that's not really a maneuver though.
Oh,
That's more like a you're like I'm picturing it. One of you is chopping him on one side of the neck, and the other is chopping on the other side of the neck.
All right. I'm gonna spend the 19 points of luck needed to make that then.
Hassan Chop.
Okay, and that makes your sneak roll as well.
Yeah, because that I need that in order to make the sneak roll.
Okay.
Screw it. If you're spending luck, I'll just spend 10 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it. All right.
So you guys both hit him on the side of the neck at the same time at the secret Vulcan ganglia, and he goes down like a sack of potatoes.
A sack of radishes.
Ooh.
A sack of cabbages.
I look at the spear. I look at the spear and I say, "Do you know how to use one of those?"
Fighting spear.
What's base in fighting spear?
It's 10.
You should.
No.
Well, your skill's going to be just as good as mine. You should probably take it.
Yeah, I'll take it just for show then.
You have a bigger build than me. You're a bigger guy.
Yep.
And I'm trying to sneak around and maybe get a smaller weapon or something. Less conspicuous.
Okay. All right, so he's down. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm going to go get the other two.
Okay, we will casually saunter around the corner.
Okay, now you're cool. I mean, as long as you're not making a shitload of noise, you're good. Speaking of which, everyone give me a listen roll.
I'll get a bonus die for this.
Oh, I like it.
I hear myself.
Oh, we're British ninja now and British samurai?
Rule Britannia.
Yes. Okay,
We're the
so
last samurai.
I got an 06.
I regret
Wes
that
hears
accent.
himself farting.
I regret that accent.
What?
Wes lets out a little queef. And that's all he can hear. The rest of you,
What are you doing?
I'm assuming I can hear myself means you failed your roll, right?
Yeah, I failed that roll a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 06, so I heard him fart as well.
But above his fart, the rest of you can hear there's like a low humming coming from the other room, as well as like a pulsating. You don't have it's an electric sound, even though there's no electricity.
It sounds similar to the machines we heard at the other place.
It does, but there's a high pitched whine above that.
Okay, so it's not like it's not a sound we've never heard completely before. It's somewhat familiar.
Yes, it's somewhat familiar just because of what you were hearing in the other place. But on top of that, there is that whine, and then
I got you. I'm just getting a gauge for like my character's reaction.
the seam from the seam of the doors and underneath the doors, and just like just basically framing the doors. That light, that greenish light from the rip. That is the gate. You can like kind of see that light shining through where the doors are. So do you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So whatever's producing this light is in the room. Is there anything moving in between the source of the light and the door?
No,
no shadows crossing over.
No.
Well, let's slide open the door gently.
Okay, well, there's two doors. There's that door. There's also a door that was on the opposite side of where the guard was stationed.
Okay.
No noise is coming from that door?
I say let's check that door too.
You can make a listen roll.
Oh. All right. Ooh, I didn't make
Not make that one.
Ooh, I impale that
Listen roll.
Okay, so Wes, once you suppress your giggle of your interior giggle of having farted at an inappropriate moment, you hear low murmurs coming from the other side of that door.
Ooh, I hear men on the door.
You impaled it.
Yes.
You are pretty sure that there are 3 distinct voices.
I hold my hand up with the 3 sign.
Give me a luck roll to see if you can count.
Considering his propensity to
No.
need bribes, I hope he can count.
That's true.
He can count.
Yeah.
He can count. He can't do anything else. He can fucking count.
Count the shit out of it.
1
He
tax,
holds up
2
3
tax.
gold pieces.
Yeah.
Hello, 3. I try as quietly as possible. I say there could be more.
There's always more.
Yeah, just because there's 3 talking.
Yeah.
But they're on the other side of a door. If we want to, do we want to be subtle since we have no weapons? Or do you want to be just charge in and be bullish about it?
Let's go.
Either way, we have the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Aika doesn't answer you, but you see that she's very uncomfortable right now. Like she's picking at her arm, and you probably see maybe a little trail of blood because she's really wants her fucking sword back.
Yeah.
She's having a very bad time right now.
She really does. She's also, everyone can give me an idea roll.
I have an idea.
I make it.
Yeah, more than likely, if your weapons are going to be anywhere, that's probably where they're going to be. That seems like it's probably the guard room.
Okay.
You know what?
Aika,
Considering what's wrong with her,
I'm
she's
gonna
gonna fucking go through the door. No, she's not even gonna fight it. She's going through that door.
yeah, you
She's
kinda-
going through the door.
All right.
Probably before you finish the statement, she's pushing the door.
Okay. We'll do this D&D style.
This is a double-edged. This is a double-edged problem for her. She can't fight this.
Aika, give me roll. You don't have initiative, so just roll me your. Give me a luck roll. Yeah, there you go. Just give me a luck roll.
I make that.
Okay. You kick down the door, or you shove it aside and you charge in, and there's you see 3 monks similarly dressed to the guy who's unconscious behind you, and they're sitting around a table. And as you barge in the room, they all turn to look at you, and you will have a round before they can get their shit together.
Okay, so pretty much Aika's just gonna fucking punch the shit out of whichever one's the closest to her.
Okay. You do that. He can't. He doesn't have a chance to dodge or fight back.
That's an impale.
All right. Roll your damage.
Let's see, what is punch? Unarmed.
D3.
Yeah, I was making sure I had a damage bonus on it. Ooh, that's real good. That is 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you punch the first guard, and everyone else gets into the room, and now we'll go into Dex order. So there's 3 of them, and one of them is engaged with Aika. So, Norakami-san, what are you doing? Nick.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
That's you, right?
He forgot what his name was.
No.
Okay, I'd forget what my name is.
That's not my name.
Oh, no, it's Kyoji-san. Sorry.
Okay.
I got like 12 names for you on this sheet.
Because he's a fucking ninja.
What?
He's got like 12 names.
Gotta have 12 identities.
The real name is Shiba no Kami Hayato.
I'm going to.
Hayato-san.
I'm going to try to restrain one, and then I'm going to try to restrain one.
Okay. All right. Roll your brawl, or what do you have?
I got a 20.
So, what kind of success is that?
It's a hard success, I think.
What is your fighting?
It should be
That is
60.
a regular success, according to my sheet.
It should be 60.
Okay.
Unless Kusarigama is a totally different skill.
Kusarigama is a totally different skill.
All right, then it's only 25. Shit.
Okay, so it's a regular success.
Regular success.
Unfortunately, this monk must still be a little just surprised, because you're able to restrain him.
All right.
All right, so you have the first one at your mercy.
Okay.
Next is Dazen.
All right, there's one left. Are there any doors for him to possibly flee through?
No, it's just the door you came in.
Okay, I'm going to run up and try to KO him.
Okay.
And my brawl is 70. And I rolled 42, so that's normal.
Okay, he rolled a hard success and was able to dodge you.
It's all right. Let's get it on.
Nomiya Akia, what are you doing? I'm assuming you're going to follow through with what you.
Oh yeah, I'm continually pummeling this motherfucker. She's angry right now.
Okay, now he's going to try and fight back.
That is a 13.
He got a regular success. So
That is
you can roll your damage.
That's a hard success for me.
All right.
That is another 5 points.
Okay. And Wes, what is Tora Kurosawa doing?
All right. So all 3 of them are still up.
Yep. And this one's going to try and dodge you.
Oh. Okay. He's going down. This guy's going down then. Yeah.
He's going down.
Yes, he is.
Remember, you're using your fighting brawl as opposed to, or your karate as opposed to your weapon.
Yeah, I'm using my karate.
All right.
Oh, I make that.
Okay. You connect with him. Do your damage.
Yep. Hold on. Let's see. Yep. D3 plus D4. Let's see. That's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 9.
What's your damage?
Well, it's 1d3 plus my damage bonus of 1d4 plus a 2 for karate because I have 75 in karate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you did 9 points of damage?
Yes.
All right, SpongeBob.
Okay. I mean, so you rolled a 3, a 4?
A 3. I rolled a 3 and a 4, and then it's plus 2 for the. Yeah.
How dare you question him?
Okay, I'm just
Maximum damage.
I'm just making sure.
Savagery.
Yeah, you kick him in the fucking face and he goes down.
Yeah. Ah.
He's still breathing shallowly, but yeah, he's little birds are twittering.
Yeah, I'm going to give him the cop kick a couple more times, to make sure he
Okay, well you do that.
yeah.
Okay, Hayato-san.
I thought I restrained the dude. Or is it back to me again?
Well, yeah, but
but
he's going to try and he's got to break free. So unless you're doing something else, it's going to be an opposed strength check.
Let's do it.
I mean, you could try. I mean, you have options here. You could try to another maneuver and snap his neck at this point if you wanted to.
Let's try that instead.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking pulp. He's going to resist you with his strength, but you're going to try and get around him. If you fail, you'll no longer have him restrained, though. Just so you know.
What am I rolling for? Just fighting brawl?
Yeah.
Okay. I failed that.
Okay, so did he. So he you kind of try and get up to him, but he can't fight back either. So you're still kind of in the same position, just wrestling with him.
Wrestling.
All right.
Wrestling.
Okay, so Isaiah, the one that you charged and missed was taken care of by Kurosawa.
Okay.
So there's
Look around the room and see if our weapons are here.
they are.
Already. Where's Ika's swords?
They're all in in a bin, unceremoniously thrown in there.
Okay. What is she doing right now?
She's fighting with a monk.
All right. Let's see if we can get some righteous action going on here.
As a matter of fact,
I want to grab her katana and throw it across the room to her.
okay, make a throw roll.
Okay.
And Aika,
What's base in throw?
I think it's 20%.
20. All right. I will spend 20 luck points to make that.
Yeah, your katana gleams in the torchlight as it comes toward you. Make a dex roll.
Oh, I make that easy.
You grab your sword and with one fluid motion. How well did you make it?
It's just a normal success.
Okay. You are able to catch a sword and go into a fighting motion, and you can use your daisho skill to finish that move off.
Sweet. Oh. Let's go. She's gonna go into attack stance because she's in a blood rage right now.
Blood rage.
They had her baby.
She's turned into Tannis.
Well, you can't quite do that yet because you only have
Okay.
katana right now. So, but you can use your skill to fight him, and he will try and fight back.
Well, I'll make it. So that is what is that? That's a hard success.
Okay, he made a regular success. So, do your damage.
Where did I do with that D4 that quickly? That is 9 points of damage.
Yeah, he's a bloody mess as you slice open from stem to stern. So now you have one that is knocked out, one that is going to meet his reward, and the third is being held undamaged, but being held by Nick.
Can I make that describe what she did exactly? Because she catches a sword, it comes down. There's the huge spray of blood, like in all samurai movies, and she's standing there in it. She flicks the sword and she turns to look at the one that's still there, and she still got that crazy gleam in her eye, and that's all she does.
Speed lines going toward her pupils.
Mm-hmm. fucking Kill Bill music playing. Ba, 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 ba.
All right. Now, here's the thing. This guy, completely undamaged. Daizan, not only do you have a thing against all members of your profession that aren't you, but you have also
he's
lost
cavorting. He's
20%.
cavorting with the enemy.
You've lost another 20% of your sanity.
Okay.
And you realize that you are surrounded by monks. You are going to have to actually make a sanity roll to keep your shit together.
Okay.
Keep your shit
Are we-
together.
Are we talking red mist time?
Well, we're just talking to see if you can hold on to yourself.
To that sand.
I failed that by
That
51
much.
points.
Yeah, so you're not going to lose any sanity at all, but he is a monk, and he's obviously in league with the people you've been fighting, and you are the tool, the instrument of Rinjin.
And this guy is this guy being held by Nick's character at the moment?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to grab my staff.
You don't even have time to grab
Oh, I
it.
don't even. Okay.
I mean,
I'm
this
going to run over. I'm going to grab him by his robe. I'm going to tear off his robe because he does not deserve to wear the fucking robe of the Buddha.
I'm going to grow hair for him.
And
You don't deserve to be bald.
And I'm going to pretty much like try to push him up against the wall with a fist and like, where is Honda?
Okay.
And every time I get an unsatisfactory answer, it will end with a punch to his face.
Okay. Yeah, so you push him up against the wall. Nick, you get out of the way. I'm assuming, unless you're trying to
No, I get the fuck out of the way.
all right, yeah, unless you're trying to prevent him from doing that. So here you have Daizan, who, from what you've seen of the guy, with a couple of exceptions, he's pretty he maintains himself pretty well, and he spouts off a lot of aphorisms and stuff. And now he's just pounding the shit out of this guy, going, "Where's Honda? Where's Honda, motherfucker?" And blood is splattering everywhere, and the guy can't even get a word in because Daizan's just blooding his knuckles on this guy in just a furious rage. Eventually, he has stopped moving, and there's no teeth left in his mouth, and his nose is just smashed up along his face. Everyone else can give me a sanity roll because you've never seen the man do this shit.
I'll fail that.
Whoa, that failed. That thing is gone.
I am actually perfectly okay with what he just did. I rolled the 05.
You lose 1 point if you fail. I mean, if you make
I
it,
may
1
be
point if you
encouraging
make
him.
it, 1 point if you make it, and then 1d2 plus 1 if you fail.
I feel like this should quench my vengeance list, honestly.
It's more because you thought you knew the guy.
Yeah.
And eventually, Daizan he doesn't so much as stop, but just slows down. And as he just runs out of gas as his rage is spent. And he's sitting there with just blood dripping from his hands and just breathing heavily. You can see the flames in his eyes. And he lets the guy drop to the floor.
Useless.
And The thing is, you knew all these guys, Dizan. You actually once called all the people you've seen brother.
I look at the hourglass on my wrist and I say, "That's a world record for ass beating." It's 3 minutes. I live.
You okay?
I'm gonna take my since he's the first I felled, I'm gonna take his hand and put it in in my bloody hand, make a handprint on one of the squares of my robe.
I'll take that as a no.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah, man, you were just 2 weeks to retirement.
Boss was 2 weeks to retirement.
So terrible.
All right.
The chief is not happy with your antics.
Not at all.
Kurosawa, get your ass in here.
That opium dealer was dead when I found him.
But where's the opium, Kurosawa?
What opium?
Right, so what are you guys doing? Rodney is
I'm beginning to turn my attention toward the unconscious one.
I'm looking for my weapons.
That is true. There is still one that is
Yep.
I'm looking for my weapons while he's doing that.
Yeah, I'll get my weapons too because I don't want to deal with this.
Ayaka's mulling over whether or not she really wants to stop him.
all right.
Hello, Jundo.
Oh, he can't hear you.
Hello, Jundo.
He just, he's done. I mean, he's in La La Land. He was given a thorough thrashing by Kurosawa.
Yep. Gave him the fist of justice.
All right, so
Jesus.
you can beat the crap out of this guy. Beat the crap out of the guy in the hall. Everyone, give me a luck roll at this point.
Nope.
Yes. Somehow,
Ooh,
yes.
Okay.
I mean,
So, but you failed.
Yeah, I failed.
Okay. Yeah. You hear the door on the exterior swing open. The double doors slide open. You hear that door slide open, and you turn in time to see a number of other monks coming into the room where you are.
I am Daizan. Fuck.
Oh dear.
I forgot what title I was gonna give him.
You know who you are, traitor.
I am the fist of justice. Come and suffer heaven's wrath.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. She just takes a battle stance.
Okay. There's four of them that come running through. Everyone give me a listen roll and tell me how well you make it.
I got an 01.
Let's see. I make it at regular.
Okay. So
yeah, I got a regular success.
Actually, I
as you
failed.
guys run through the door, I guess they must have left the sliding doors open because above, and this is just you, Ayaka, you can hear the faint murmur of voices just below the threshold of the machinery and the whine of the gate. You can't tell how many voices there are, but you can make an educated guess that there's enough of them that that you can hear it above the whine of the gate. But in the meanwhile, there's 4 guys coming through, and so what is going on? We will start at the top again with Hayato.
Do I have my weapons on?
Yes, you do. Y'all have weapons.
How far away is it?
I don't know. It's like a medium-sized room, and they're coming through the doorway. Tell me what you want to do. I'll tell you if you're close enough to do it.
I want to draw my bow and start using that.
Or if you're far away enough to do it. Yeah, you can do that. You can even get a shot off if you can.
Roll a dex roll?
Yeah, well, you can get a shot off if you give me a penalty die.
Okay. Ooh, I don't make that.
Okay.
Actually,
Tell me how well you made it.
no, I don't make it.
Okay. It's just as well because the shot goes a little wide and the monk's hand just goes out and brings the arrow in front of him and breaks it in half and drops it.
I say bullshit.
It's pulp. That's exactly what happens.
I know. But like I look at him and I just go bullshit.
It's pulp. Dazan, you have no choice because there are more monks.
Oh yes, my hand lights up with a golden glow. No, I'm just gonna run up and punch the closest one that I can find in the face.
You have
You
can have staff if you want it. You have had time to get your bow.
Let's see. I'm as good either way, but I guess I'll take the bow because it does more damage. And
Okay.
I'll strike them with the holy symbol.
Okay, so there's 4 of them. 2 of them have yaris. 1 has a bow and 1 is unarmed. The one that caught the weapon. So which one are you going for?
Which one do you think? Just roll a d4.
Okay,
And
I just marked them down. So you are going after the guy with the bow. It's bow versus bow.
it's a staff fight.
Okay, so you yell and charge, and he's going to fight back. So give it to me.
That's a 35 of 70. So that's right at hard.
Okay, he makes a regular success, so you can roll your damage.
All right, and damage on a bow is
Longbow?
no.
Bow staff.
Bow 1d8.
Oh, bow.
D8. 8 points of damage.
Yeah, you cut under his whirling staff and hit him just right, and he goes down, unconscious.
Buddha be praised.
All right. Aika, you now have your full set of die show. So you can go defensive or you can go offensive. And what are you doing?
Offensive and whichever one's the closest.
Okay, so one of the guys with the Yari.
That's an 08.
Okay. Yeah, do your damage. He tried to fight back with his spear, but unable to do so.
5 points.
Okay. And Kurosawa.
Yes, you're right. It was it was the nearest. I'll go for the nearest guy and bring out the sword of
Okay, so,
justice.
Okay, so it's the unarmed guy, the guy who Nick tried to shoot.
Yep. He's gonna get the sword. Sword.
Are you going offensive or defensive?
Let's just go offensive with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Going to fight back.
Okay. That is 25 out of 45. There we go.
Okay. He got an extreme success.
Ah, shoot.
So you're going to take 4 points of damage as he ducks under your blade and puts his palm right into your chin.
Ah!
Okay.
So 3 points?
4.
Oh, boy.
All right. So then he's going to come back around and try and kick you.
Okay. I gotta defend against this.
Okay, remember you get a penalty die.
Yep.
All right, he got a hard success.
I failed.
You will take another 4 points of damage as he comes around and smacks you upside the head with a roundhouse kick.
I may in fact be dead by the end of this.
Alrighty. Next. Dazan, yours is on Concho at your feet. So one of the guys at the yard is going to charge you, Nick. You can fight back, trying to use your bow as a defensive weapon, so you just use your fighting for that.
I'm gonna dodge.
Or you can dodge.
Ooh, 37. So regular success.
Okay. He got a hard success.
Fuck.
So you are going to take 5 points of damage. And then the one that you attacked is going to attack you, Lily. So if your defense has a penalty die, and it's with a gun as well.
What?
He's attacking you with a spear.
Okay, I'm fighting back. I make that 75.
Okay.
I mean, not 75, 45.
Okay. You roll the penalty die?
Yep.
Okay. He failed, so roll your damage.
Seven.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So you fight back, and your small sword. You block him with the one sword, and the small sword, I guess it'd be that way, cuts him across, and he crumples to the ground. You can see he is breathing shallowly, but he's not getting back up anytime soon.
Her eyes immediately meet the next one in line.
All right, so top of the order. Nick, so the guy who just charged you, what are you going to do? I guess you don't have to fight him, but that's who's on you. It's a guy with a Yari spear.
Can I try to run back a little bit and then shoot him again?
Make a dex roll.
I made that.
Okay, yeah.
I got a hard success with the bow.
Okay. He was trying to knock it out of the air with his spear, but was unable to do so. Roll your damage.
I got 3 points.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so Dazam, here's the situation. You have one unconscious at your feet. Off behind you a little bit, you hear a scuffle and the twang of a bow. And there's another one that is fighting Kurosawa near you, and it looks like he's getting the better of the police officer. And then and you can also see that Lily has felled another one who is slowly bleeding out.
I'm going to clock the one that's fighting Kurosawa in the back of the head with the staff.
Okay. Give me a. He's gonna dodge.
Do I get a bonus die for flanking?
No, this isn't D&D.
All right.
Was worth a try.
I got a 2.
Okay, roll your damage.
5.
Okay. All right, Noia, what are you doing?
I'm going up to the next one. Wait, who? All right, so there was two because there was one fighting Dazan, right?
He went down on the first shot.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so he's down. So there's just 2 dudes left, right?
Yeah, one has both Kurosawa and Daizan on him, and the other one is just took an arrow from
To the knee.
No.
Well, that's the one I'm going after. Then the one that just took the arrow.
Okay, so yeah, so roll your attack.
I'm going to offensive, and that is a 20.
Okay, roll your damage.
That is another 7 points.
Okay, that one goes down as well, and is still breathing shallowly. And finally, Kurosawa.
Yes.
The one you are fighting will have to have. You will have a bonus die against him because he already spent his defense with Rod.
Oh boy, I'll take that.
So now you'll have 2 bonus die on that roll.
All right. Let's take that second one. There we go. All right, so that will be a regular success.
Regular success?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so he tries to feebly fight back against you, but is unable to do so. So you can roll your damage.
Woo! Let's see. That's 12.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Woo! Yippee-ki-yay!
All right, so this set of monks is now done. You can hear now you can all hear scuffling in the other room, like just footsteps and stuff over the wine and the humming. But you can't see anything quite yet. So what are you guys doing?
So do we go down the hall into the darkness, or do we just charge into the green room?
Say we take a minute to regroup.
Yes. I need medical attention.
Okay, so what are you doing to regroup?
Or we
I
can
don't
try
have
to
time for medical attention. You ain't got time to bleed, Kurosawa.
Does anyone actually have first aid?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that's quite insane right now.
Yeah.
I need it,
So,
but I can't give it.
All right, fine. I'll pass.
I ain't
you
gonna.
guys.
I ain't. No, we'll role play this out because I'm gonna try to talk you down. I understand you're angry, but we need to make sure they're okay.
I
Fine.
got stabbed pretty good.
I got stabbed. I got hit twice.
I'm gonna tear their robes off and use them as bandages for the other guys.
Okay, so make your first aid rolls.
All right, who wants to go first?
After you, Nick.
Yeah, okay. I only got hit once.
You only got hit once. Okay. That's a 14 of 60 on the first aid roll.
Kabunga.
All right, and that's D4.
Yeah.
Get 4 back.
Thank you.
All right. Wesley, how many you got?
2.
2. All right. Fail the first one, normal success on the second. You get 1 back.
Wow. So alive.
Okay, so while
I tie that knot really hard.
Dazan is taking care of these two, Nomiya, you can make me a spot hidden roll.
Okay. 28, so I'll make that.
Okay. You see like some, it looks like a human figure slumped in the corner on the opposite side of the door. So back further into the shadows, kind of near where your equipment was, but not quite there.
I check it out.
Okay. It is it looks like a set of samurai armor. There's nobody in it. It's just like, just slumped along the against the back wall. Possibly belonged to the skeleton that was in the other room. It looks like on a scale of 1 to 100. It is actually fairly large armor, and would probably fit you if anyone is 75 to 85, would fit really well. Anything above that, and you wouldn't be able to get it on. Anything below that, you could still put it on, but it wouldn't be as effective as if you'd have a penalty fighting it.
It's a bit big for me. Guys, there's some armor back here. I can't use it.
I can fit in that.
Well, seeing as you're already pretty much a pincushion.
Okay, so this armor will give you 2 points.
Ooh.
It's a little battered, but it'll give you 2 points against most conventional attacks.
Ooh.
The only thing about it is the faceplate of the armor is super ugly. It's like one of those that's got like big scowl teeth coming out. It looks like it's an Oni. And you can give me a no roll too.
Ooh. Let's see. Do I know? Hey. I do. I know that.
Do you?
Yes.
The crest that is on the armor is the crest of the Katami clan.
Whoa. Oh, looks like the Katami. Looks like the old Katami snake has been bumping off members of his own family.
Yeah, you might want to give me an EDU roll at a penalty for not taking notes.
That would be the
especially since you were the one who did all this research.
Yes. It was that member who supposedly died in battle. Is that right?
No.
Never mind.
The Katami clan are the secretive order of ninja.
No, that's Katami. Katami clan are the retainers for your daimyo. One of them died in battle,
Yep.
And his son was supposed to take over his position, but was shunted off to a monastery somewhere.
Yeah, I made
If
that edgy
you
roll.
remember your the research that you did, Wes.
Yeah. Oh, this might be his son's armor then? Because I thought he was a monk, therefore I wouldn't have thought he would have armor, which is why.
He wasn't always a monk, was he?
Oh, true.
This
Monks
is
wear armor all the time.
this is
for little-
Kurosawa we're talking about.
Yeah, that's true. And so he nothing ever said he survived his trip to the monastery either. So
Ooh.
there you go. But you have armor. It's +2.
Wow.
So what are you guys doing? Well, I know what Daizen's doing because there's monk potential in the room of the green light.
That's right.
And I also know what Ayaka's doing because there's fight potential in the room.
I mean, I'm kind of in the same situation Daizan said right now.
I'm following those two at a respectful, restrained, and not at all timid distance.
Is the green room where that?
If you are doing that sarcastically and actually slinking behind them, you're going to have to make an honor check.
That's right.
I don't
brave, brave and mighty samurai.
That is the sound of
You have a task that has been assigned to you by a superior.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're going to like half-ass it in front of witnesses,
There you go, Lily.
You're going to be making honor checks.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it pridefully.
The only one who doesn't have to worry about that particular conundrum is Nick because it's Shinobi.
I was going to stay behind just so I can have range on people.
Okay. All right. So how are you doing this? Yeah, the doors are open, and as you come around the I guess outside the door, you see like the light is ambient. It's not like bright. It just looks bright when the doors are closed because you have that like bleeding through from the seams, but it's ambient. It's that green light. The wine is loud now. It's grating. You could see monks milling around in there. Some of them are starting to look towards the door. You might even hear they should have been back by now. And you could see the glass tubes arrayed in front of you, and then slightly past where the door is and off to the side a little bit is that control panel, and you can see the lights flashing and making, just casting different colors on the tubes that are near it.
Whoa. What is this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kurosawa can definitely make a sand roll.
Yeah,
Because,
you've never seen this before.
He wasn't there before.
You weren't there.
No. All right. I make that?
You sound surprised.
Yes. I don't have much sanding left in here.
Okay, so that will cost you 1d6.
Ooh boy. That's
Yeah, and you can use luck to mitigate sanity loss.
yeah. I'm gonna start doing that. I spend it on a 1-to-1 basis because my resilient. So okay,
No, that's
No,
not how that
that's
works.
not how it works.
We figured that out.
You spend it the same 2-to-1, but you could spend above the half, so you can bring it down more than a half, because that's how it works.
Okay.
How much did you lose?
I lost 3.
Okay, so you can spend. You got to round it down. So you could spend 4 points of luck to get that down to 1.
Okay.
You could spend, was it 6? It's again, right? You spend another
half again, 1 for 1.
Right. So you can spend, was it 3? You can spend a total of 4, right? To get that all the way down.
Yeah, I think that's right.
All right. So you can spend 4 points of luck to get to not take a sanity hit from that at all.
Yeah, I will do that because I'm getting too close to my 20.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so there are a lot of monks in the room. It looks like it's all hands on deck at this point. They're milling around. Everyone can give me a spot hidden roll.
I make that at extreme.
I failed it.
Yeah.
Failed it.
Okay. So if you make it, you realize that Yoshitake is not there. But your old pal, Honda Sukashige, is barking orders to groups of monks who don't look all that thrilled to be taking them.
Come, brothers! The wrath of heaven awaits.
So, is that a battle cry? Are you trying to?
I walk in the door, slam the staff down on the ground, and yell that, all bloody and tattered and whatever.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm just like head to toe in blood at this point.
Yeah, you are. You can give me an intimidation check.
Yeah, that didn't work. They're laughing at me.
Okay. Yeah, so Sukashige is the loudest laugh, and he says, "Behold, behold the prodigal who comes back wretched and tries to tell you what to do. My brothers, we are on the cusp of victory. Soon our forces will claim victory in Rinjin. And we will be triumphant, no longer bound to these false to the false spirituality.
And what's the name of our boss here in Rinjin?
The name of your boss in Rinjin is, how do you ask me stuff like that? Umi no Rio.
Yeah.
Umi no Rio?
Umi no Rio.
In the name of Umi no Rio, I will send you all to Jigoku.
And I think that's heavy metal music playing. Okay, so everyone, as this is all getting set up, everyone can give me an idea roll. As a matter of fact, Roddy, you're too busy.
Yeah.
Wes, you're overwhelmed. You didn't
Okay.
take insanity, but you're still overwhelmed. So I need it from Nick, and I need it from Billy.
I made it.
Mine.
Okay, so this is an almost exact replica of the setup that you had seen before, except this one seems to be live. And the big difference here is the gate. So making your idea roll, you kind of feel that they're using these clones to power the gate. Oh, and to make matters worse, Lily, sorry, the whole place smells of soy sauce.
I feel like I need to just go ahead and ask this because, like, she's got a plan, but this may affect her plan. I need to make rolls because of that. I expected the smell because of what we saw when we came in.
Make me a sanity roll. If you can
Yeah, I made that.
Okay, yeah. You can hold it together, barely. So basically what they're doing is like Matrix style. They're using these clones of this poor girl hopped up on this soy to power this gate.
I look at my ninja friend. We break this now.
Do I have a grenade?
Give me a luck roll. They might have kept that for themselves.
Yeah. No, I don't make that. Damn.
How do we remember how fragile this machine was? Because I don't remember who broke it.
I did during
one.
one of my rages.
So you just like beat the shit out of it until it broke, huh?
Yeah, and it exploded in my face.
Yeah, it did. So yeah, Aika takes out her bow, and she's gonna start taking shots at the machinery.
Okay.
All right.
So we are now in Dex order. All right. Okay. So, Hayato, you can go first.
I fire an arrow into the machine.
Okay. Roll the see if you hit it.
I make a regular success.
Okay. You hit the machine. Give me your damage.
3 points. This die 8 sucks.
All right. Okay. The arrow hits the machine and it sparks a little, but everything's still going like it is. Daizan.
It's time to send these heretics to hell.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Where's Honda?
He is a little ways up the ramp. There's still that ramp that it's
Okay.
a lot like he's a little ways up the ramp, but I'm assuming you're charging him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to if not charge him directly, fight my way to him.
Okay. Yeah, you start to run towards him, and the monks, your ex-brothers, part ways, and he actually starts coming down the ramp towards you as well.
Excellent.
Okay, so Nomiya. Oh no, okay, that's perfect. Nomiya. It's your turn.
Okay. That is a 19, so I'll make that.
Okay. You're an arrow at the thing. Okay.
Because I do remember it blew up in his face, and I'm not trying to do that just yet.
All right. So yeah, roll your damage.
So that is 8 points of damage.
Okay. How much? All right. Kurosawa.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, they appear to be some of them appear to be beating up on the thing I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, we got Dazan busy charging at his old monk there.
Mm-hmm. At this point, you see it's less of a charge now, and it's more of they're walking and sizing each other up.
Yeah, that's not a situation I'm good for. I'm gonna try and join in this whole bash at the machine thing. See what that does.
All right. So what are you using to bash the machine with?
Let's just sword the heck out of it.
Okay. Roll your see if you can hit.
All right. Wow, I managed to miss a still target.
Okay.
Yes.
Just the defeat in that voice.
The monks,
This is a stationary object.
Yeah.
I missed.
the monks form a circle
What kind of witchcraft is this?
around Daizan and Honda. Top of the order. Hayato.
I'm gonna still try to destroy this machine because I think that's the
You guys are keeping track of your arrows, right?
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so roll. The machine will not dodge or fight back. That's a whole different Call of Cthulhu game.
I made it.
You made it? Roll your damage.
6.
The machine starts to sputter.
I wish I had a grenade.
Okay, that's it.
I wish you did too.
All right. We're just kind of like circling and squaring off.
Yep.
Is he armed?
No, he's not.
All right. What do I remember about this dude from back in the day?
He is a kung fu master or karate master. He has never needed to use weapons. If his whole shtick is if he can't do it with his fists, it's not worth doing. He'll can't be bothered. He can do most things with his fists.
I suppose that it is dramatically appropriate to meet him on equal ground.
I suppose it is. And as you guys are sizing each other up, he says, "Submit now, and I will forgive you for your transgressions against the order."
I don't need your forgiveness. You've lost your way. Why don't you surrender and come back to the path of righteousness?
You've learned nothing. There is no righteousness. There is no wickedness. There only is.
Zul.
Except that you've decided that destruction and empathy is enough talk. We will be at a philosophical impasse until the universe fades from existence. But this world is not big enough for both of us.
Then put up or shut up. I'm sick of your prattling on.
I will twirl my staff, slam it into the ground, and say, "Bring it, old man."
All right. Are you going to actually fight him, or are we still?
No, we're gonna fight him. I'm powering up here.
Oh my God! Is he gonna?
He's
Are you gonna
channeling
kill him?
his ki.
I'm trying to make
I'm gonna
this.
spend the next 6 sessions powering up.
This is pretty much a samurai movie. There will be much posturing.
Well, I mean, just because there's other stuff going.
Is his hair turned blonde?
Oh, what he's doing is far more interesting than that shooting machine, honestly.
All right, I'll go on pause while we just take care of this thing. All right, so Dyson, what are you doing? The time for talking, whelp.
I'll attack him first
With
my staff.
Okay, he will fight back.
Styles make fights, so we're going to go with his style.
All right.
62 of 70, normal success.
He fights back also with a normal success, so you can roll your damage.
All right. 6.
Okay. It is now his turn. He wipes the blood from the corner of his mouth and comes at you first with a kick, which he gets a. I don't know if you're fighting back or.
I'll be fighting back on that one.
He gets a normal success.
Normal success as well.
So he gets that. Okay, hold on, dice here. 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
And he has a second attack because his kung fu is that high.
Go get a dodge or fight back with a penalty, or no?
You can dodge. Actually, the way it's supposed to be is you can dodge regular, and he gets a bonus die.
Okay. I will attempt to fight back.
Okay.
Oops.
All right.
That's also a normal success.
Okay, he got a normal success as well. Dodging is also always an option.
Yeah, but damage is also an option.
Okay, so 5. You take 5 from that. All right.
Jesus. I'm going to have to power up.
Ayeka,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Taking my shot.
Okay, take your shot.
I make that.
Roll your damage.
No, that's the wrong dice. That is a meager 4 points of damage.
Okay. Your arrow speeds into the control panel, and Wes, give me a dodge roll.
Oh boy. I impale that roll.
Okay. You kind of see what's about to happen, and it goes in slow motion for you, Wes. So you're able to jump out of the way as her arrow pierces the machine, and it just explodes. Everyone needs to make a sanity roll.
Flash.
I spend luck.
I made it.
That's a fail.
Okay, you can't spend luck to make that roll, but you can spend luck to mitigate what's gonna happen.
All right.
Okay. Everyone actually needs to make a dodge roll as well.
Okay. I make that.
I make that. Ooh.
I make it that hard, actually.
1.
He punched you so hard you dodged out of the way. That's what that was.
Yeah, so both you and Honda make your dodge rolls as shrapnel starts flying. And how many did that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. I get to roll a d12. Holy shit. It's like the first in all of gaming. Oh, fuck. And I rolled a 12. It's kind of bad for you. So as soon as the arrow hits, all the glass cases start to explode, and the humming gets really fucking loud. You all managed to dodge the shrapnel except for the monks, the mook monks, who all take maximum damage, which isn't a lot. Woo! But So they all are temporarily incapacitated as like glass shards are just covering all of them. Now, who made their sanity rolls?
I made mine. I think everybody else failed.
Okay,
I made mine.
Okay,
Oh, good.
If you make it, you will take 1d3 sanity loss.
Oh, no.
If you fail, you take 1d6. Now,
Ooh.
it's not because
Oh,
when they're all exposed to the air, they start to melt, because you've seen that before. It's that instead of flowing into the drain like in the other one, the smell of soy gets overwhelming, and as they melt, the black fluid that they melt into starts to flow and into a center point, and from every tube, and it all coalesces in the middle of the room, and amongst the glass shards and the broken tubes, it all starts to form into a column of this viscous material liquid that smells like soy sauce. And it all takes the shape of a young woman. It looks like Osana, but like made out of like an ever-shifting liquid with pieces of it dripping off and reforming, and as it moves, it sloshes, and parts of the liquid get splattered about, only to come back like it's magnetized back into it. Okay, so Honda, where are you, Honda? I need you. You can see if you can make your sanity roll. Yeah, Honda shrieks at this.
I made my sanity roll, but Aika's probably starting to hyperventilate a little bit.
Yeah, and the monks. Yeah. So how many of these monks are going to make it? How many are going to fail? Where's my? I just like rolling the d12, really. Yeah, so eight of these monks just freak the fuck out and start running in the opposite direction. Honda is bug-eyed as he's fighting you, Daison. But now he looks at you and looks at this thing. And you could tell he's like doing some quick calculations in his head.
You see what you serve.
Okay. So top of the round. Oh, actually, we're not at the top of the round. Did anybody lose it completely after this? What are people's sanity situations?
I lost 8 point. I'm good, as I passed anyway. But yeah, Aika's starting to hyperventilate a bit because of the entire situation and the fact it's soy sauce.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make another roll just to see if you can keep it together from that.
I lost 2. So I have 4 left to go before I hit 20% yet again.
Okay.
22, so I'm good.
I mitigated the loss of 2 by spending 3 points of luck. And I'm just going to burn up all my luck.
All right. And Nick, how are you doing on?
If I lose 1 more point of sanity, then I think that's 20% in one session.
Okay.
So
All right.
Lost 5, and I was at 29.
Okay. So it is actually Kurosawa's turn.
Okay.
Oh, and
The icing on the cake.
yeah, the icing on the cake is that the wine has stopped. Because that rip in reality is gone.
Oh shoot, we're stuck here.
We're not stuck anywhere. We're on our side.
I thought we got taken through the gate. Or did we go
We
back?
did, which was our side.
Oh,
yes, taken from the gate. that was in Rinjin
You're right.
in Japan.
Oh, I thought this was in region. I thought this was still in region.
No, we're not in Rinjin. We're back in
This
our
is the
world.
engine that allows them to attack Rinjin.
Ah,
Yeah.
Keep up.
yeah.
Keep up.
Oh,
Damn, son.
Got him. All right. Whose turn is it?
well, it's my turn. Okay, so there's a giant soy sauce creature thing walking towards us.
Giant is actually it's smaller than you. It's on a scale of 1 to 100.
So you're saying it's Osana size rather than super Osana size.
Well, it's still super Osana size because she was a slight girl.
Yeah, but you get my point. It's more
but
reasonable.
this is
human
like-
size.
All of them, yeah, it is human sized.
Okay, see, I was thinking it was much bigger than that. So that's like even more. Like seriously, Aika is not okay with this,
No, because it's
Yeah.
like super dense soy sauce material.
and she knows what happens when that shit gets in you.
It's walking towards us.
Do not let it
It's
touch
your
you.
turn.
I guess I'm gonna try and have at it. It's coming at us. You gotta put a stop to this. Put the sword to it and see what happens.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Go on, sword. Ooh, 0-2.
Okay. It tries to slap you out of the way, but it's unable to do so. So you can roll your damage.
Excellent. All right, that's gonna be 8.
Yeah. So your sword cuts through it, and you could tell that it's denser than human flesh. It's actually almost like trying to fight something made out of concrete, and it slices through it, and it slops away because it is still a liquid, but then it immediately like knits back together, and even like the pieces that fling out, you know, from the inertia of your sword, you could see that they start to flow back along the ground toward wherever this thing is.
Oh dear.
Now you were on the attack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have a penalty die as the thing looks around you and
Well, I make that
are you fighting back or are you
dodging. I'm gonna dodge
how
this.
well did you make this?
I made my dodge at normal.
Yeah. So it's crazy, and you're gonna have to make a sanity roll, Wes, because you're the only one who sees this. Because it's all black, but like from its chin down to its pelvis, it just kind of opens up and comes at you and closes around you. So I need a sanity roll.
Ah,
Oh shit!
God, no! Armor, protect me. Nope, I failed that.
Okay. Yeah, so you are going to be taking another D10.
Yeah. Okay, so roll D10.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
How much luck do you have?
Right now I have 48 luck.
What's the motto of the show?
Always
We
keep
say
30 luck.
30.
All right, so are you mitigating that luck?
That
That sanity loss?
yeah, it was mitigate that sanity loss. Keep it together because we're getting close here.
Okay, so it's going to take you three
Yep.
points.
Yep.
You're also going to take another 5 points of is it 5? Yeah, 5 points of damage as your armor melts away.
Woo!
Oh
Uh,
shoot!
and this thing starts to digest you from within. Okay, top of the round. Yeah, Hayato, you see Kurosawa come at it with a sword, and you see flecks of black fly off into the distance and start to crawl back, and the thing just opens up and takes Kurosawa into it. I'm the sanity roll from you. Everyone else can give me a sanity roll.
Here I go.
As they see this.
Oh, 0-2.
I'm fucking okay again.
Okay. Yeah. So
Fail.
if you make it, you'll just lose 2. If you fail, it's a D10.
Well, shit.
If you make it, how much do you lose?
2.
Woo!
Fail. It's
3
a D10.
left.
All right. Did you lose 5 though?
No.
Okay. That's important. Well,
I've lost 20%.
all right. Oh, you've lost 20%?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a D10.
9.
Okay, so you're going to grab a phobia for give me another D10.
You go and welcome yourself into that soy sauce phobia I have if you want.
10.
Yeah, so you have gotten yourself a nice phobia. It's you're gonna we'll discuss the exact nature of your phobia that you'll pick up, but for right now you can just have a penalty die on your actions.
Okay.
For 10 rounds. So what are you gonna do?
Going to spend 10 luck to have it. Oh, never mind. No, I'm not going to do that. Because I would be killing Wesley. I'm going to shoot it with an arrow.
Okay. Roll to see if you hit it.
And see if that does anything to it. Yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay.
Fucking 1d8.
Okay. You see your arrow pops into it, and you see a feeble attempt of it tries to send out a pseudopod to catch it in the air, but it fails and it hits it. But instead of sticking into it, it kind of slowly it is worked out of where it hit and drops to the floor. The arrowhead is now it's steaming.
We will have our vengeance, Parker.
Okay. Dazan,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Honda has paused and is laughing at this point insanely.
I remember when I was a younger monk and failing miserably at Honda's instruction in the martial arts that to never lower your guard. So I will take the 2 attack action with the staff for the penalty defense.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit.
All right. First one, normal success. Second one, extreme success.
Okay, roll your damage on both of those because he just takes it.
Uh, 7 total.
Okay. Yeah, you smack him twice with that staff, and he's still laughing. And he drops to his knees. That's his turn. Yeah, Aika. What are you doing?
Well, she has two things in conflict with themselves, but I feel like her phobia of the soy sauce will be overriding any kind of vengeance she's feeling towards this thing in front of her. So she's backing up. She's not wanting any part of this fight. That thing is beyond her. She knows that.
Okay.
She may be crying a little bit at this point.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, roll. You can roll the old honor because that is also a factor in this.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you're okay with that. Kurosawa, you feel the thing's digestive fluids taking you. You could make an opposed strength roll with it to see if you can break free.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I just need to know how well your success is.
Yeah, I gotta find my die. There we go. Let's see. Go on. All right. No.
Okay.
Wait. Actually, yes, I do make that regular success. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. So you are gonna take another point of damage as the thing eats into you.
Shoot.
Okay. So now this thing lumbers, and let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, and then he'll be 4. Towards Hayato, and it just attacks you surprisingly quickly with its one of its like it's a karate move, really, from its arm. So it's trying to fight you. So you can fight back or dodge.
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
Failed that.
Okay. You got a regular success. So you're going to take 11 points of damage.
Oh.
As it just lays into you. And then a second one is going to come out, and we'll see. And this is really weird because it extends out lightning quick and hits Honda. And it just, let me see how much damage it does. All right. So it just pierces his head. But I guess it didn't go deep enough. Maybe he's just a little too far away. As it pierces his head and then slowly draws back, dripping with blood. And he's got it happened right below the eye, not into the eye socket, but below the eye. So it kind of shattered his cheekbone, and it pulls out the gore. And then he has bits of flecked with black. The liquid drips down his face, and as it hits the floor, it starts oozing back towards the source. Top of the round. The rest of the monks are GTFO. There's a lot of screaming going on at this point.
I'm going to spend 10 points. Oh, wait, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn now.
I'm going to spend 10 points of luck to use my resourceful talent and have a grenade.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw it at this fucking thing.
Okay. Give me a throw roll.
I make it even with the penalty die. 48.
Okay. Yeah, it tries to send out something to bat it away, but I guess it's between attacking and digesting Kurosawa, it's unable to do so. So you can roll your damage.
Oh man, this is probably gonna fucking kill everyone then. 18 points. In a 3-yard radius. Never mind. How big is this room?
It's big.
Okay.
It's pretty big. Yeah, everyone is, except for Wes. But strangely, Wes, you feel an impact, but you're not taking any damage from that.
It took the full brunt.
You're cushioned by the protective layer of
Protected by the sauce.
Katachi no Shoyu.
God dang it.
Okay, so next is Dazan. He is not looking good. His face is a bloody mess right now, and he's still on the ground. It's almost at this point like he's supplicating to this thing.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'll have my dramatically appropriate moment. I will raise the staff to finish him off. And then realize that I'm supposed to be the righteous one. And instead, I will jump off of the ramp toward the slime monster to help my friends.
Okay, fair enough.
You can hear the orchestra swell.
Ayeka, what are you doing?
This thing hasn't seemed to take any sort of damage from anything we've done to it. So, again, Ayeka's having a crisis.
Well,
right
that's
now.
hard to tell because, it is made of soy sauce.
Yeah, she's got 3 more arrows. I'll tell you, she's take a shot with one.
I've been pretty much
Because she's kind of panicking now.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit.
I make that.
So it's dodge 1. All right. How well did you make it?
Regular.
It pulls the arrow out of the air. And as it grabs it, you see like the wood burst. It's not going to burst into flames, but you could see the wood slowly.
It's like drooping, like it's been eaten by acid.
Yeah, exactly. But wood doesn't really get eaten by acid, but it looks all pitted, and it sort of like shrivels. All right, how are we doing in there, Kurosawa?
Not good.
Okay, you could make your strength roll if you are continuing to struggle.
Yes, we are. We're gonna get ourselves out of this. All right, that is a 0-6, which is extreme.
You don't know where you get the inner reserves for this because all your life you've really taken the path of least resistance. But this time you I guess your desire to live
self-preservation is where you got the strength.
outweighs your lazy lifestyle.
I don't want to die. That's where you got the strength.
And you managed to rip yourself free of this thing. So yeah, you go back through the maw that is like the front part of its body and pull yourself out and crawl out. And it is going to try and get you back.
No.
So give me a you can try and dodge this thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna dodge. Ah, shoot. I rolled a 75. That's not dot. I don't make that.
Nope. Yeah, so you find yourself taking 2 more points of damage as it manages to grab onto your legs and starts to bring you back in.
No.
Yeah. His screams are hideous. Yeah, so Hayato, what are you doing?
Did it seem like that thing was affected at all by the grenade?
It's hard to tell. It looks like it might have slowed down a little bit, yeah. It certainly like was doing a lot of things at once, and it even now like it tried to get Wes back, and it wasn't as forceful, and it only has him like by the bottom half, and he's starting to get dragged back in.
I'm going to spend another 10 points of luck to go down to 38 points and pull another grenade out of my ass.
Okay, make your throw roll.
Where are you keeping them?
How do you hold them in there?
It's literal.
I failed that.
Okay, how badly did you fail?
About 20 points.
Okay. What's the damage on that?
40-10.
4d10?
Yep.
Wes, make a luck roll.
Ooh. I make that.
What luck?
Yeah, well, it's better than taking 4d10.
Do you want me to roll the 40-10?
No, you can roll 1d10.
Okay. 2.
All right, so Wes, you're going to take 2 points of damage as the concussion gets you.
Please let me go.
Oh yeah, make a luck roll.
I blew that roll.
No, it does not. It still has you.
Oh
God. Dizant.
Did I make my dramatic jump?
Yeah, you're down. You're within striking distance.
Okay. I want to cast elemental weapon on my staff.
Okay. Which one?
Earth.
Okay. You cast elemental weapon on your staff.
All right.
So you take out your little magic paper, rub it down your staff. You feel it harden underneath you. You
Right.
feel the power of the earth surge through your weapon.
Feel the strength of the earth.
Aika.
She's gonna take and sling her sleeves down on her hands. She's gonna grab Kurosawa and try to pull him.
Okay. Give me a strength roll, and you can give me a bonus die. Because I'm assuming Kurosawa is also going to try and do that.
yes.
That's an 04.
Yeah, you managed to pull him out between the two of you, and both of you give me luck rolls to see if how far you can, or actually give me dex rolls. Dex rolls.
Okay. I make that.
Made it hard.
Okay, so yeah, and
So she pulls him, she hits the ground and kind of rolls backwards out of the way.
Yep.
yeah, so you get him out, and you both get far enough away that it would take the thing to engage you to be able to do that again.
Is he covered in soy sauce?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Ike is fucking ripping her sleeves off at this point. It's like, it's on me!
Okay. Honda gets up, lets out. It's it's not quite a scream. It's not quite a cry. It's just this noise of frustration and anger and resentment and probably a little bit of just fucking madness and just cold charges this thing coming in. And he hits it twice with just two quick punches. And then you see the thing once again open up and envelop him. And your last look of Honda is him screaming. Possibly it's an act of contrition. Possibly he was just batshit crazy. You'll probably never know. Top of the order, Hayato.
Is everyone pretty much starting to run at this point? I don't think anyone wants to fight this thing anymore, right?
I'm probably going to take at least one swing at it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and slink away as best I can.
Yeah, Ike is losing her fucking shit next to you, trying to get her kimono off.
You guys are running away from it, right?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
I'll fire an arrow at it while you guys are running to hopefully slow it down so it doesn't get you.
Okay.
I make that.
I lost my armor.
Okay. Yeah.
The keeper giveth and the keeper taketh away.
Immediately, no less.
It
It's pretty funny.
didn't even stop anything.
Well, it stopped you from getting completely digested immediately.
So the arrow sinks into it again, and once again, this time instead of like popping out like it did, it just kind of snaps in two and falls off. Slides off of the thing. All right. So
if I can start running after, then yeah, I start running.
Okay, so at this point, everyone's going to be running. All right. So everyone make dex rolls.
I make that.
I did not.
I don't know how well you make these rolls.
I
Yeah,
fell.
regular.
I did a 97. I'm on the ground probably.
I failed too. I rolled an 83.
Regular success.
Regular.
Okay, Wesley failed. Nick. Okay. And let's see how this thing pans out. Okay. All right, so it fails as well. Okay, so Lily, what's your move?
I am going to try to get up and start running.
No. What is your movement?
Oh, my movement. My movement is where's movement on here? 9.
Okay, so that is Wes, what's your movement?
My move is there you go. 7.
Okay. Nick, what's your move?
8.
And Rodney, what's your move?
Let me double check. I believe it is 8.
Okay.
8, yes.
And the one thing I didn't write down was this goddamn thing's move, so hold on one second. Sorry.
Move of 2.
I just need the stupid chart. Because it's like, move is like, how do you memorize that? Both strength and dex are equal or less than size. Move is 7. Strength, dex, no. Or greater than size. One is, one isn't. Okay, so its move is 8. So it's 7 because it failed. All right. So here's the deal. Lily, you and Nick get three moves. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Wes and Rodney, you get 1 move. Oh no, I'm sorry, Rodney, you get 3 as well. It's an 8, right? Wes, you get 1 move. It gets 2 moves. All right. So now we go in Dex order. So Nick,
who in hell is calling after hours?
It's his wife.
Oh.
So Nick, so you we'll just say that you spent your first move, your first 2 moves as with the bow and arrow, and you can start to run. So just make a Dex roll.
Ooh, 99.
Okay, yeah, you're unable to get up. You just you know, it's just too much.
Okay.
So basically, right now you're all trying to run over towards where the ramp starts. Okay, Rodney, you are next in order. You're muted, and you have 3 moves that you can do. So you could you can run. You can try and you know, put things in the way of your pursuer. Unfortunately, there's other people behind you as well. So you can spend your 3 points to book it.
Yeah, I'll take 3 points of move.
Okay, just make a Dex roll. No, fuck that.
Normal success.
Y'all all just did Dex rolls. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
So Nick, you actually make it a little bit.
Yeah,
know,
fuck
I'm not going to penalize you for that. Rodney, you actually make it to just about the beginning of the ramp. Nick, you make it to the second set of shattered tubes.
Cool.
Next is Nomiya.
Yeah, I rolled a 97 on the original Dex roll, so I'm kind of on the ground.
No, yeah, but I mean, okay, but you also
I'm getting up. Yeah, I'm trying to get up. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get up and run.
Okay. So you get up. That's 1 move. You have 2 moves where you can run or do whatever you want to do.
No, she's in pure phobia right now. She's running.
You can run. You can attack. Okay. So you actually make it to the 3rd set of broken test tubes. Kawasawa, you have 1 move.
Okay, I'll use that 1 move to get up, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, as I failed that roll.
All right. So it is going to use its first move to attack you, Wes, with an appendage.
Oh no.
You can unfortunately you can't dodge at this point because you're running. So it hits you, and you are going to take 7 points of damage.
Okay. Time to spend that 30 points of luck then.
Okay, so yeah, so it comes at you and it's you know, its thing just pierces your skin and you feel your life ebb out of you. How are you avoiding that?
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the classic. It just missed my heart. It has managed to lance right past the heart.
It missed all my vital organs.
Yes.
So it struck him right in the head.
No, we'll go one better. Okay, so it somehow managed to not disembowel you. as you were running, as it gave you the old 1,000 Years of Death. Naruto fans know what I'm talking about.
Oh God!
And it managed to just miss the actual hole and rip through your buttock.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Took a soy sauce spear to the ass.
Oh, God, this feels worse than Masters Collection Day.
Yeah, as you have now no luck and 1 hit point.
Yep.
Okay, so it's using its second move to close the gap between you. Yeah, now we are on team. Shit. Oh, there we go. Team Hayato.
I'm
You
running.
have 3 moves.
I'm running.
Okay. You are. You get to basically a little bit past where Rodney is and start up the ramp. Yeah.
I don't stop.
Speaking of Rodney, Dazan, what are you doing?
Run faster, and run, motherfucker, run.
Okay. So, yeah, Rodney, at this point, you've run past, well, kind of. You're at the point where the ramp doubles back around, and you below you, maybe 20 feet below you, you see this thing start to close in on Wes, and Wes is now bleeding out of his rear end.
Precious.
Yeah, that's it. Ayeka.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay. You are a little bit behind where Daizan is. Okay. Wes.
I'm gonna run. Gotta run.
Okay. You run. You hobble along, and you feel another blow to you as you take 8, 9, 10 points of damage now, as the other hand comes by and just grabs you.
Yep.
And pulls you back in.
Yep.
The last thing you see is the maw close around you, and darkness settles in.
I'm gonna go down like Admiral Zhao did with that water creature.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Except that now that you're running out of hit points, it uses its second move to to go ahead and leaves behind almost like feces your skeleton.
He got crittered.
Oh,
He got crittered.
that's worse.
Okay. Top of the order. We have Hayato.
I'm running.
Okay.
I'm running for my life.
Okay. So you guys are running, and here's the one thing that might put a crimp in your plans.
What?
So
But we can't just run away from it. Something's got to get away.
So you guys start running. You're getting on the ramp, and all of a sudden, like right ahead of you, you see the black arm claw at the edge of the ramp, and the other one, and the thing just pulls itself up and climbs over the side, oozing over, and it almost like goes head first onto the ground, and the rest of it follows kind of like a slinky, and then as it sloshes over itself where its rear end was, the head just comes up and it's inverted itself. and it's before you. Daizan, you actually passed it. The rest of you it's in front of you.
Oh, favor your co-host. I see. All right, I see how it is.
You had a head start on you.
He did have a head start.
So what do I need to roll to get past this thing? Dodge?
You can roll a dex roll.
Oh, okay. I make that regular.
Okay. So you're able to get past it. Ayaka, same thing.
Do I need to roll?
Dex.
Dodge? I mean, Dex? Okay. Come on. 33, that is hard.
Okay. So you're able to dodge past it as well. So each of you, so actually, even though you went second, you're actually a little bit ahead of Nick, just in terms of how far everything is. It's just how it works out between Dex order and how far you actually get to go. It's using its first move, Nick, to try and tag you.
I'm going to try to dodge it.
Well, if you retroactively not spend one of your move points, which would make you closer to it.
What would be the alternative? Just taking the damage?
Yes.
Then I'm
because you're running and scrambling.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to retroactively do that then because I only have 10 hit points left.
Okay.
For 11.
Yes. See, try and dodge.
But I fail that.
Okay. So you're going to take 7 points of damage.
Oh wow, I'm not dead. All right.
And then the second one is going. Well, it snakes past you and goes to get Ayaka. So you could do the same thing, Ayaka. You can retroactively dodge.
No, I'm running. She's not. Like this is literally like she's fucking panicking. This is her phobia. This thing is fucking soy sauce and garlic.
So you're going to take 11 points of damage.
Oh shit! I'm still up, barely.
Okay. So yeah, at this point, Daizan, unless you do something brave or stupid, you can make it to the top of the ramp.
So I'm 3 moves away from the top of the ramp.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're not 3 moves away from the top of the ramp, but you are 3 moves away from being out of its chase range. And then you could deal with the top of the ramp, depending on what happens with that.
I guess I'll just keep running blind until I get to the top of the ramp.
Okay, so you're effectively now at the top of the ramp, but depending on what happens here, but you're out of the chase. It can't catch up to you. Let's just say you're at the top of the ramp, and your next turn you have to figure out how to open up the door. There you go, and then you'll be safe. All right. Okay. Meanwhile, Lily, I'm sorry. Hayato.
I'm gonna run.
Okay. Are you saving your moves for reactions or anything?
I'll save 1 for reactions.
Okay, so
Yeah, 2 spots, and then if I need to dodge, I'll try to.
Okay, so you get yourself up more up the ramp. You can see Rodney reaching the end. Lily, what are you doing?
Saving 1 for dodge.
Okay.
Versus run.
All right. So we'll go. All right. It shambles forward, and then Lily, you can try and dodge.
Oh fucking one.
As the pseudopod comes at you and misses you. Okay. Hayato.
Do I have to dodge?
No. It moved.
I'm just running then.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'll save one thing to dodge in case I need to.
Okay. Yeah, so you go to, and it's at this point it's if it doesn't attack, you'll be out of it. It'll keep pace with you, but if it attacks either you or Lily, it will it has no chance of catching up to you.
Okay.
I think you're at the top of the ramp. I need you. You come to a door which seems to be bolted shut.
Okay. Is the bolt easy enough to work, or?
Yeah, it's going to take you. Let's see. Give me a luck roll.
Luck roll. Wow, I actually made a luck roll.
Yeah, it'll take you like a round to kajigger it and open.
Okay. All right, that's what I'll do then.
It's not like, it's not Fort Knox. Alrighty. Lily.
I am holding ass still and saving one for a dodge.
Okay. The thing keeps pace. It doesn't attack. So Nick, what are you doing?
I'm going to just run.
Okay. Yeah, so you get far enough out in front of it, so if you continue to run, it's not going to catch up to you.
Okay.
Cool. Dazan, you spend you manage to open the door.
Slip outside, wait for the rest of them.
Okay. Lily, what are you doing?
Balls out, let's go. Running, just sprinting,
Okay.
full everything.
Okay, so you guys are able to slowly outdistance this thing and make it to the top of the ramp where the door is blessedly been opened. You get through the door. What are you doing?
Run straight into Dazan's arms, probably.
Okay. So yeah. So what do
She's
you
a
got?
sobbing mess right now.
That's at the top of the ramp. What are you doing? You're through the door, but what exactly are you doing?
What's at the top of the ramp?
It is it looks like an austere room with a bedroll and a small writing desk. It's a trapdoor that has been hidden under a mat. Dazan, you recognize it as Hondo's room.
Mm-hmm.
Then this thing is still chasing us, right?
Yeah, as far as you know.
Yeah, so I'm closing that door for one thing.
Are there any loops or anything in the trap door?
No.
No.
It looks like it was just covered by the mats. There's just the bar, but that.
Was the inside.
Yeah.
Is Nick out yet?
Hey, you're all out.
Okay. Slam this sucker closed. And which way is out? Into the garden, into the sunlight.
Yeah, I mean you're familiar with the layout of the place. It is your old monastery.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll lead them out.
Okay.
Out through the main hall.
Okay. It's strangely empty. It seems like any of the monks that were down there that fled are gone, fled. But you can, Rodney, you can give me an idea roll.
Okay. I'll spend 5 points of luck to make that.
Okay. While it's not like within a day's walk, there is a nearby village to the monastery where you all were getting your supplies that you would needed, and they would do some trade with you as well.
But the monastery itself is also abandoned.
Yes. No, but there is a village nearby.
Right.
The main village that the monastery served, so to speak. So on festival days, holidays, and stuff, you guys were responsible for parades for the village and all that crap.
Right.
You acted as priests for not only the village but also like anyone who was in the area. It's not like densely populated, but there are settlements around, and there's definitely a medium-sized village nearby.
Okay. Well, we'll go down to the town.
How well did you make that idea roll?
Just barely.
Okay.
Like dead on, because I spent the luck.
All right. I mean, you do realize that whatever that thing is has access, once it gets outside, to wherever it wants to go, including that village.
Yeah. Are there any torches or lit lanterns around?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of all that.
Oh, he didn't need an ideal roll for that. I was gonna burn that bitch.
Yeah,
down.
I was already contemplating.
I was already gonna burn that down
because it's so full of bad memories. And yeah, I'll throw some lanterns, smash some lanterns in the main hall, and just burn the place to the ground.
Okay.
Because it is corrupted by a great evil.
All right. So
burn this motherfucker to the ground.
Everyone can give me one last sanity roll.
Last what? Sanity roll?
Yep.
Fuck.
I failed that one.
And that is a failure.
Okay. Fail is going to get you another 1d4 as you hear the most inhuman scream as the flames start to lick the creature, and it goes up. It is the final present from Katachi no Shoyu.
And that's my 20%.
All right. So let's get some rolls going on. Who is now feeling the effects of sanity loss?
I am good. I actually spent
You
2
can
to
mitigate
lose
that
1.
with luck if you want.
Nope, I'm already below 30.
Okay. So yeah, give me a D10.
All right, D10. 10.
All right, so you're gonna grab a mania. Nick, are you experiencing?
I lost 2 points, so I guess I'm relapsing.
Okay, give me
a
D10.
9 again.
Okay, so yeah. So basically what's going to happen is you guys just go blank. And you wake up, hours later in the village that Rodney had remembered, in a hut, in bed, being tended to by some of the locals. Billy, you witness all this, but you know the details. The devil's in the details, and it really doesn't matter. Now I will say, you can all grab. Shit. Of course, I didn't print it out. 1d10 sanity back for beating Katachi no Shuro. You can grab another d8 for closing the gate. Rodney, you can grab another d6 for seeing your old master meet his demise.
And pulling that punch.
Yep, and Wesley, you can roll another character.
Yep.
Oh, Wes.
And,
I tried to save you that one time. I couldn't go back again. The mania was getting her.
Hello, my name was Corpse.
Just make it easy and roll up a villager.
Just put
Yeah,
Junior next to your character's name.
That is the end of chapter 2 of Nippon no Kage. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as Wesley has once again demonstrated, keep 30 luck points.
That's
But
right.
she did.
It didn't even help.
He dies at the end of each chapter.
Hey, that's how my
That's
original Nomiya died. She had the 30 and she survived with 1 hit point, but Honor made her fight till she lost it.
All right.
All right, I got to run.